Cars.com Auto Review.
Hi, I'm Mike Hanley with Cars.com, and this is the Pontiac G8 GXP. It's new for 2009, and since my colleague Joe Bruzek has already covered its performance characteristics in a separate video, I wanted to take a look at how this sports sedan holds up as a family vehicle. The verdict? Surprisingly well. Being that the GXP is a performance car, I was a little worried about how its suspension was going to be able to handle the potholed roads of Chicago. But I was pleasantly surprised that it offers a compliant ride and does a very good job of absorbing bumps and holes in the road before they have a chance to rattle you or your passengers. On the whole, it's very livable as a daily driver. The G8 GXP is Pontiac's flagship performance car, so it's a little odd to see that the manual transmission is an option and the automatic comes standard. It costs $695, but at least it is an option because the V8 GT isn't offered with a manual, and that's the model right below this one. If you choose the manual, you get a transmission that has short throws, a slightly mechanical feel, and a pretty light clutch pedal, and that translates to good drivability on a daily basis. The front bucket seats in the G8 GXP offer a nice balance between comfort and sportiness. They have soft cushioning, but they're nice and wide too, so that the side bolsters on them don't grip you unnecessarily tight, but they're there when you need them. The front cushion in it is also pretty long, so that for taller drivers it offers good thigh support. Overall space otherwise in the front of the cabin is good, and the car comes with a standard tilt telescoping steering wheel, so you can put the wheel just where you want it. Family vehicles also have to have a usable back seat, and the G8 does, thanks to its full-size dimensions. Even taller adults have good legroom, and overall space is pretty decent as well. There's this handy armrest too in the middle, and pop-out cup holders down here. In terms of cargo space, the G8 has a 17.5 cubic foot trunk, which is pretty sizable. The opening is nice and big too, and the inside is relatively rectangular, which is nice. Unlike some other cars though, it doesn't have folding back seats, but it does have a trunk pass-through. Compromises are a fact of life, especially when you're shopping for a car, because prioritizing one requirement may mean giving up another. With the G8 GXP though, you don't have to give up many family-friendly features like a roomy cabin and a compliant ride to get serious performance like a 0 to 60 time of less than 5 seconds. The only thing you're really compromising in all of this is the planet though, because the G8 GXP gets an abominable 13 miles per gallon in the city and 20 on the highway.
For more car-related news, go to Cars.com or our blog, KickingTires.net.